Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new Ramadan series from Onislam. I'm your host, Ma'an Khalifa. Today I would like to talk to you about how to make the best out of Ramadan. So let's put together a guideline beginning from before Fajr until you go to bed. Wake up a little bit more earlier so you can pray at least 2 rak'at of tahajjud prayer, the night prayer. In addition to what you pray at night, just 2 rak'ahs before the prayers, then you pray your witr, and then you can have your meal. Then you pray Fajr when adhan is called, or you wait for the iqamah if you're at the masjid. After the adhan is called, after you finish your prayers in the masjid, then I recommend that you make some dhikr. So either, after adhan, if you're in the masjid, you make dhikr till prayer starts, and then after also the Fajr prayer, I recommend reading Quran at 5 pages after each prayer. So 5 pages, if you read 5 pages after each prayer, by the end of the month you would have finished the whole Quran and a little bit more. The next thing that you ought to do is to rest if you have time, if you don't have to go to work. Or some people prefer to go to work early after Fajr prayer and then come back early and then rest. Rest is very important in Ramadan so we don't get exhausted, and also it's possible that we get sick as well if we overwork ourselves. If we work hard during the day, we don't pray well, we don't sleep well, then obviously we will probably not complete 7 days through Ramadan, and then we will fall sick. So go to work, come back, try to pray if you have the opportunity to pray. If you can't pray at work, then when you come back home, you combine the Zuhr and Asr, and this is an exception for people living in the West, that they cannot pray in the middle of their working hours. Come back home and have a good sleep. Then you wake up, hopefully before the adhan, way before the adhan, so you can make some dhikr, and then you would go and for the Maghrib prayer, break your fast. If you have the opportunity in a group to break your fast in the masjid, take the family and then break the fast in the masjid. Otherwise, break your fast, then also rest a little bit after the fast. Resting meaning relax a little bit, so you prepare yourself for the Isha prayer and the Taraweeh prayers. I recommend that you don't overeat. And especially in Ramadan, we shouldn't be eating too many sweets or things that would make us thirsty. Try to make your meal concise. Don't overeat, because when you overeat, obviously you won't be able to stand for prayers. You'll be more tired also the next day. And then it's possible that you won't even wake up for suhoor. Many times people overeat and they cannot wake up for suhoor. Then after you pray your Taraweeh prayers, the 8 rak'ahs or whatever, depending on the masjid you go to, after that you can, you can go back home and sleep, rest, so you can wake up early, as we said at the beginning. Wake up before Fajr so you can pray your 2 rak'ahs. The next 10 days of Ramadan, I recommend you increase those rak'ahs, and the last 10 days you even increase them more, maybe pray an hour or 2 of tahajjud prayer. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you have enjoyed this short advice or short guidelines. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.